First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion makes it second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And bulldozing his way through. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, as the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no stopping him. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaking free at the 35. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. The backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Looking for some space. It's Maffa. He shreds the tackle. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Etienne. A quick juke to get free. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Dogs pick up enough for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's a bunch formation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here,
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's a highlight reel, diving catch there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Back in motion now. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Running it back, it's Brown. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Makes the grab. It's Randall. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Klubnik. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Oh, the football comes out into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll hand it off. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to find room. It's ETN. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Makes the catch. It's ETN. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Dropping back. It's back. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
He's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. The offense will set up inside the 5. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. So with play on pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Maffa. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. Fighting him off. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they hand it off to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
As a design quarterback keeper, the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Incompletion sets up a third and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy, but it's third down and goal. You just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call and an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's back. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. He goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of bounds. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. In the red area, it's ETN. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Offense ready to start this drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job, right, being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside a 10-yard line.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game. But they did it in a big way there.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Dogs. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Caught behind the line. It's Maffa. Physical running, fights off the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit. does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
They're going to run it. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He finds the running back in the flat. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Maffa. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Tigers. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Return starts from inside the 5. Return to steps out of bounds at the 17th. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Direct snap to the back. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Gets made on the out route. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
It's a completion, but they don't pick up the first down. So before they worry about trying to move the ball downfield and putting points on the board, they got to get the first down right here.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.